Okay, hello and welcome to another Morrissey Friday. Today we got boxers, and I am thinking he's talking about, fighters, not underwear, just depicted by, depicted by, is that even the word? Anyway, depending on this, this cover here, looks to be a boxer. Anyway, we're going to get into this, talk about it after, and let's just go.
Losing in front of your home crowd, you wish the ground would open up and take you down. And will time never pass? Will time never pass for us? Your weary wife is walking away. Your nephew is true, well he thinks the world of you, and I have to close my eyes. Losing in front of your hometown, the crowd call your name. They love you all the same. The sound, the smell and the spray, you will take them all away, and they'll stay till the grave. Your weary wife is walking away. Your nephew is true, well he thinks the world of you, and I have to close my eyes. Losing in your hometown, hell is the bell that will not ring again. You will return one day, oh, because of all the things that you see when your eyes close. Your weary wife walking away. Your nephew is true, he still thinks the world of you, and I have to dry my eyes.
22 fights, only one loss. Built by the big Frank Club in South London.
All right. Boxers by Morrissey. So here we go. I have to say, I saw that, what I was saying, the cover art for this looks like a boxer, and it is. I just saw here, I just wanted to mention off the top, it's Cornelius Carr. That's quite the name. Cornelius Carr. Good Lord. British boxer, and former British boxer. I guess he's still alive. Anyway, moving on. I just got a notification to mess me up. Anyway, so I see here, it says Boxers is a song by Morrissey, obviously, released to promote a tour of the same name. And that's what I was seeing here. It was on the album World of Morrissey, which was compiled. And also, because I thought it was on Vauxhall and I, but it was on the 20th anniversary remaster of Vauxhall and I. But anyway, yeah, I was just looking at that, and I didn't know what was going on. But anyway, I have to say, I really liked, I liked the sporadic, I guess, tambourine, I want to say, the jingle going on there. And obviously I liked, it did repeat, I guess you could say, a couple times there. But just the whole point of, losing in front of your hometown, the crowd called your name. And I like how he says, they love you all the same. And then just talking about here, I guess, it really is, I guess, just about, boxers. And also taken, away from boxing here, just anytime, if you're even, I watch a lot of hockey, so even if you're on a hockey team or a basketball team, the NBA, NHL, whatever it is, football, when you lose on your home, in front of your home crowd, it's gonna suck. Like he says, you wish the ground would open up and take you down. And I just, it was just a different kind of a Morrissey song, I thought, especially for him to be talking about like sports. I just didn't think it would happen. Um, and yeah, I mean, it was really good, and I really liked his vocals, obviously. And again, the tambourine was in there, and I really thought that was a nice touch as well. And yeah, I mean, there's not much else I can really say. I do want to talk about the about here on Genius.com, like I usually do. So it says Boxers was released as a single in 1995, but never made it onto a studio album. Okay, so like I said, it was then featured on the albums My Early Burglary Years and World of Morrissey. I just love the titles of albums and the songs. My Early Burglary Years. It's just like, my God. Anyway, during this period, Morrissey was interested in boxing. Encouraged no doubt by his then partner Jake Walters. Southpaw Grammar, released the same year as the single, featured an image of a boxer on the cover. So again, okay, I remember Southpaw Grammar, and I didn't know who was on the cover, but I guess it's another boxer. I didn't know that Morrissey was in the boxing in 1995 here. This is, I don't know, it's just weird to find out for some reason. I just didn't expect it. Anyway, and obviously the credits here, it's always the same kind of a thing. Alan White and Morrissey, as it says, written by them. On bass, Johnny Bridgewood; drums, Woody Taylor; and guitar, Alan White and Boz Borer. So again, kind of the usual suspects here. And there isn't many annotations on Genius, but there is one for the first verse here. So like I said, losing in front of your home crowd, that whole thing. So it says Morrissey is imagining a boxer losing a match in front of his home crowd. I mean, basically, it's I think we know this, and how embarrassing and painful it must be. This can be seen as an analogy, yeah, for life outside of boxing, when you are struggling with life in front of you, and people who used to respect you and care for you. So again, I mean, just taking it again, talking about boxing, or really talking about any athlete. Especially in MMA. I mean, if you're doing MMA in like a a small town, a small city, whatever, you're not in the UFC or Bellator or anything like that. Well, I'm just thinking about MMA. I mean, boxing. I think boxing has kind of declined in popularity, maybe a little bit. I mean, now you get like Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement every now and then to fight like Conor McGregor. It's just those kind of big matches, but I don't think people really care as much as they used to about boxing, like when Muhammad Ali was obviously on top and stuff like that. But with like MMA or whatever, you hate losing at home. I mean, if you're like I said, any sport, you don't like to lose at home. Obviously, you're there to win in front of your home crowd. That's what the crowd wants to see, and you kind of feel like a loser when you don't. And I do want to say about the whole thing when he says, the sound, the smell, and the spray, you will take them all away, and they'll stay till the grave. So I'm guessing he's talking about, like the sound, obviously, of the crowd, the smell, I guess, in the arena, and the spray. I don't know what he means there, the spray. Maybe just, just maybe the spray. I don't even know, like maybe just I guess I was going to say the smell again, but he already said the smell. But anyway, just, the sounds and whatever that he's hearing, that he's experiencing, he's going to take to his grave. He's going to remember these memories forever. That's kind of what I'm taking from it. And then when he says, your weary wife is walking away, your nephew is true, well, he thinks the world of you, and I have to close my eyes. Your weary wife is walking away. I mean, I'm getting like, Rocky Balboa kind of feels. And then it goes on, losing in your hometown, hell is the bell that will not ring again. You will return one day, because of the things that you see when you close your eyes. And it says, your weary wife walking away, your nephew is true, and same thing over again. So when he's talking about the weary wife, I mean, obviously, if you're the wife of a boxer, You know, the whole point of boxing is to, you know, get knocked out, and you know, it is kind of a weary kind of a life. Kind of, you know, the whole point, you know, to win is like, you know, get a KO or just win by decision or whatever at the end of it. But again, you're getting beat up. That's your life. That's your job. And you know, it can be probably hard on your wife or whatever partner you have, and also on your nephew or whatever. It's just like he thinks the world of you, and it's just like, I have to dry my eyes. It's just, obviously, again, this is, I didn't expect this story to come out of this, even though the song was called Boxers. I didn't think Morrissey would be into boxing. I don't know if he still is or not, but obviously he was in 1995. So yeah, basically that's all I really got to say. I mean, I really thought, you know, it really made me think. Again, I learned something new about Morrissey here, and Cornelius Carr, again, quite the name of a boxer. So anyway, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me again on Friday. And anyway, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. Really appreciate all the support and liking as well. And I will talk to you guys, like I said already, again soon.